Hey broski, it's Ollie Carson here, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how you can identify the people in your pipeline and in your audience who are the hottest leads, and how you can run a conversion event that takes them from paying a small amount of money ultimately into paying a large amount of money. This is what I call in our Remote Pro program the micro offer stack, and it's honestly a game changer for online coaches, consultants, business owners who want to squeeze the lemon every single month with moving their pipeline and getting people to buy their high ticket coaching services. So without further ado, let's get stuck into the iPad, and I'm going to do my best to demonstrate what this is, how it works, and why you should be implementing micro offers into your own coaching business as well. So to do this, I first need to get you to understand something. And I'm going to just draw out a bit of a graph here. Excuse me, it might be a little bit messy. And my pencil's a bit funny as well. Let me see if I can sort this tip out. Sometimes if I tighten it up, it fixes itself. Okay, we're good. So I want you to think on this bottom axis that this is the leap of faith. This is the leap of faith that people have to take to book in a sales call with you. And in fact, I'm just going to move this over here slightly. This is the leap of faith that people have to take to book in a sales call with you, right? You know, if you're posting social media content, or you're sending emails, or you're making YouTube videos like this, and then you have a call to action that says, hey, book in a call, or reply to this story with the word coach, or whatever your CTA is, there is a leap of faith that your prospective clients have to take, because they ultimately know that when they get on a call with you, they're going to be sold a high ticket service. So it's a big ask to get someone to book in sales calls. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, I've sold lots of high ticket coaching over the years. In 2023, I built my own coaching business to $70,000 months. I had multiple team members, I had lots of stress, and I actually burnt that business down because it wasn't in congruency with my values and what I wanted from my life. So now I've built my business to be centered around freedom, fat profits, and fun. And I teach other coaches to do exactly the same in my program, Remote Pro. But back to this leap of faith, you know, if you are just posting content, if you think about every time you post content on social media, or maybe you post a case study or testimonial, you are essentially taking your audience closer. This pencil's really annoying. You're taking your audience closer to having enough trust to book in with you. Okay. So, you know, you're putting value out, you're showcasing that you're great at what you do by showcasing client results and testimonials. Every time you do that, you are creating trust with your audience until they have enough trust eventually that they take the leap of faith and they reach out and they inquire about working with you. Now, the problem with this approach of just posting content and posting case studies and testimonials is that it's a painfully slow way for you to build enough trust with your audience so that they actually reach out and book in that sales call, or, you know, book in with a team or DM you, right? It takes a lot of time for you to be able to do that. So essentially what a micro offer is something that we run regularly. And the what, the why, the how, the when, etc. is something that I teach my clients. But a micro offer is something that we run regularly that reduces the leap of faith that people have to take. And the reason for that is because we sell it at an unbelievably affordable price. Now, there's lots of reasons that people worry about doing this, or they think they shouldn't do this. And there's lots of mistakes that people make when they have this kind of strategy. So I'm going to outline some of them. The first thing is that they think that if it's cheap, you're going to attract the wrong people. And there's an element of that that's true. Okay, there's an element of that where you are going to get some people who aren't your ideal customers and clients. But the other side of the coin is that it also pulls forwards who are perfect future clients, who will pay you your high ticket coaching if they can just get a sneak behind the doors of how you operate, what it is that you do for your clients, etc. So it's about focusing our energy and attention on those guys as opposed to the ones who maybe aren't your perfect future clients. The second thing that I would say is that if you do, a mistake that a lot of coaches make when running like a lower tiered, a lower cost entry level into your world is they think that, okay, well, this thing is incredibly cheap. You know, maybe it's $100, maybe it's $200. I'm going to hold my cards close to my chest. I'm not going to deliver an exceptional service. I'm not going to give away all of my insights and communication and access because it's only this amount of money. And the problem is that when you have that mentality, the individual enrolled on the program and the micro offer will have a skewed perception of what it might be like to work with you. They think, well, I paid this person $100 and it was shit. So why am I going to pay them $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, right? So you have to be very careful about when you're creating your micro offer, what your deliverables are and the level of service that you provide on that program or during that period of time. So the way that we teach our clients to run micro offers is it's not holding your cards close to your chest. And in fact, it's an opportunity to put your best foot forwards, okay, which is kind of counterintuitive for a lot of people when they think about the price and how they're going to deliver that service. Something else that I'll say here is that the timing is really important. The timing with this thing is, in fact, it's one of the most important things because even just down to the length of your micro offer, if it is long enough to get a client the full result, then there's no need for your services beyond that point. But this is something that people don't think about or consider. Like if you, for example, if you're a fitness coach or a fat loss coach and you run an 8-week program as a micro offer, well, in 8 weeks, somebody can get a real tangible lasting result where they don't actually need to upsell into your one-to-one or your group coaching program because they've already lost like 5 or 6 kilos of fat and they feel awesome and they kind of have the skills to carry on and do it themselves now. So the timing, the length of the program, all of these things are really, really important factors when building your micro offer. And you have to be very intentional and considerate about what you put together and how you package it and what the messaging is. So this hopefully gives you just a little bit of an insight into how you can create a micro offer, as we call it, to reduce the leap of faith that people have to take to book in and work with you, and some considerations when putting this package together to ensure not only do you put your best foot forward and showcase how great you are at what you do, but you get the timing, the length of the program, and all of those things right so that you give yourself the best opportunity to upsell at the end of that program. This is something we teach to our remote pro clients. It's something they run regularly in their business. This is known as a conversion event. You know, if you don't deliver one-to-one or group coaching, then perhaps you could run a masterclass or a live event or workshop. The same principles apply depending on how you deliver your results to your clients. But the methodology of getting your hottest leads across the line and getting people to vote with their money and say, look, I'm interested in working with you. Here's a small amount of money. Show me what you do. It really does wean out the tire kickers and the freebie seekers, because people who just download lead magnets or attend your free stuff, they're never going to buy from you. They're what I call never buyers, right? We want to find the people who are willing to get their credit card out and give you the best opportunity to showcase how shit hot you are at what you do. So anyway, I hope this little training has been useful for you. I'm going to do another one like this in the not too distant future and go into some more detail. If you've got any recommendations for me, things that you'd like to see, then pop them in the comments below and I'll happily read through those. Speak to you soon, amigo.